We all know that we're supposed to walk our dogs at least once a day, and yet studies have shown that around 20% of us don't walk our dogs every day. If you want to begin walking your dog every day, it comes down to getting motivated and making it a habit. Remember that walking is not just good exercise for you and your dog, it's vital to your dog's overall well-being. Here's a list of 10 dog walking tips that will make your walks more pleasant for both you and your dog. Tip number 1. Use a front clip harness if your dog pulls on the leash. Does your dog continuously pull on the leash? Try a front clip harness. Dog collars and harnesses that clip on the back promote more pulling. Figuring that out could be a major aha moment, and you'll question yourself as to why it took so many years for you to figure it out. Getting a front clip harness is the best investment you can make when it comes to making walks easier, even better than your favorite pair of sneakers. Just make sure to check for a clip on the front when shopping for a harness. Keep in mind that the right harness won't solve the whole shebang. You still need to dedicate time to training your dog to walk nicely. Tip number 2. Let your dog sniff around. Did you know that dog walks are about much more than just physical activity? Your dog's daily walk is usually the only moment they get to go out and explore. Allow them some extra time to sniff around. It's fine if you don't want to stop every 5 seconds or have your dog sniff around in your neighbor's yard. You choose which areas are appropriate and safe for them to discover. Simply loosen your dog's leash for a few minutes to allow them to take in all those smells when you want to give them a slight sniff break. All of those smells provide stimulus and information to your dog. It's their way of keeping track of what's going on in the neighborhood. You'd be surprised how tiring a nice sniffer walk can be for your dog when compared to a brisk 15-minute walk around the neighborhood with no sniff breaks. Some experts argue that we are doing our animals a disservice by ignoring the importance of smell to their well-being. Giving your dog a few minutes longer to sniff around can make walks more impactful and elevating for them. Tip number 3. Don't use a retractable leash for dog walks. We have one piece of advice for choosing the right leash for your dog walk. Avoid retractable leashes. When compared to traditional leashes, retractable leashes pose numerous unnecessary hazards. The length of most retractable leashes makes it difficult to keep your dog under control, especially in high-traffic areas. Dogs can easily run into the street, and those leashes are difficult to catch. And what about those locks on retractable leashes? They are known to disengage under sufficient pressure. Retractable leashes are also notorious for injuring both dogs and humans. Grabbing the leash for additional support while your dog is moving can result in severe burns, and in extreme cases, digit amputation. And when your dog reaches the end of the leash, that sudden jerk can knock you over and injure your dog severely. If your dog already pulls while walking, a retractable leash will only be worse. Why would he stop? He's pleased with more freedom every time he pulls. Tip number 4. Always pick up your dog's poop. Another dog walking tip to keep in mind: pick up your dog's poop. Picking up your dog's poop is more than just being a good, neat neighbor. Dog poop that isn't picked up causes key health concerns to humans and pets alike. Picking up after your dog is more than just being a nice neighbor. Dog poop that is not picked up poses serious health risks to both humans and pets. Harmful organisms such as hookworms, giardia, E. coli, roundworms, and salmonella can be found in pet waste and spread to other animals and humans. When pet feces are left on the ground, those diseases, pathogens, and bacteria enter the soil and contaminate the water supply. Poop bags are inexpensive and convenient to transport. Simply put a couple of bags in your pocket before leaving, and if your dog's a little poopy on walks, are there dogs that don't poop a lot on walks? Ensure that. Tip number 5. Bring plenty of water for your dog. Bring plenty of water for your dog if you're going to be walking for more than a half hour, or if you're going to be walking in hot weather. Dogs have a more difficult time regulating their temperature than humans, and they can easily overheat. Furthermore, because dogs sweat through panting, they can easily become dehydrated while exercising, especially in hot weather. You can use a collapsible water bottle available at pet stores or your own container. Tip number 6. Make sure your dog is wearing proper identification. Make sure your dog is wearing ID tags every time you leave the house. Unfortunately, you cannot handle everything that happens, and dogs can become lost. Make sure your dog is wearing current identification tags. Also, because collars can break or be wriggled out of, talk to your vet about getting a microchip. If you get a microchip for your dog, make sure to register it. Anyone who scans your dog for a chip can contact you as long as your information is up to date. Tip number 7. Watch out for hot pavement in the summer. Do you want to know if the sidewalk is too warm for your dog? For 5 seconds, place your hand or barefoot on the pavement. If it's too hot or uncomfortable for your skin, your dog's feet will be too. Hot pavement is not only uncomfortable, but it can also cause serious damage to your dog's paws. On hot days, you can wander in the grass, go to the park, or go for a walk in the woods. If your dog is reasonably tolerant, you can even get him some booties to protect his paws. To avoid the hot sun, you could also walk earlier in the morning or later in the evening. Tip number 8, keep your dog focused by bringing along high-value treats. Another favorite dog walking tip is to keep some treats on hand at all times. Not only can you incorporate some training into your walks by rewarding your dog for walking nicely, but you can also utilize them to keep your dog focused when faced with distractions. There will be distractions no matter where you walk. Keep your dog's attention in those oh crap situations by having some high-value treats on hand. You don't even have to use store-bought treats. You can make your own healthy DIY dog treats or use fruits and vegetables you already have on hand. But not all dogs enjoy vegetables. Chopped up meat will almost always attract the attention of any dog. Tip number 9, ask before approaching other dogs. Another of the most crucial dog walking tips is to always ask permission before contacting other dogs on a walk. Only because your dog is courteous does not guarantee that every dog-to-dog encounter will be pleasant. Avoid unnecessary danger by asking before allowing your dog to approach another dog. Not every dog is dog-friendly, and some dogs do not respond well to on-leash greetings. So, if you see someone walking their dog, please ask for their approval before approaching them. And our last tip for today, tip number 10, wear reflective gear if you walk during the evening. If you've ever driven at night, you've had a few oh crap moments. Those times when, due to poor visibility, you nearly hit someone walking on the side of the road. Don't be that person. If there are no sidewalks in your neighborhood, make sure drivers can see you from a distance. If you walk your dog at night, make sure you wear something reflective. If the majority of your walks are in the evening, you can also get a reflective collar-leash combination for your dog. Do you have any other dog walking advice? Do you take your dog for walks and let them sniff around? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button and stay notified for more cool videos and amazing facts about animals.